Hello, this is Pigseed, just another quick video. I've got a project that I'm going to be working on. I'm trying to regenerate my teeth. Now originally the dentist had done a number on them basically. I had a porcelain tooth that cost about £300 and it did say it lasted probably about 2 years, and literally that's what happened. After about 2 years it came out of my tooth. Or it snapped off, I don't know. It's like half a tooth now, and there's half of this porcelain thing I've got somewhere else. I didn't want to throw it away, and maybe wish I had gold. At least I could have melted it down, turned it into something else, but I can't use it. So that's a pain in the backside. And then I had a filling drop out of another tooth in the top of my mouth, and I've got some thoughts that are coming into my head. Yeah, so that basically that came out, and eventually that broke down a bit. And it's because the dentist didn't just drill it, they drilled and then tried to get rid of the pulp, they call it the pulp. It's actually my bone marrow, my tooth, so they try to remove that as much as possible. I also noticed when they did they put the porcelain tooth, they went to where the root was, and they put like a false filling, or put something in the root, almost to block it off from connecting to the porcelain part of the tooth. So they sealed it off. So it's a bit weird whatever she's done. I should look at the procedure, but basically it's there to so you eventually end up having your teeth ripped out. That's all it is. There's no other plans really beyond that. So anyway, so I've got a project. So I've noticed that because of it was exposed, that area of the tooth, I could see where it was sort of dark, and that's possibly to do with the blood flow and the nerves in the tooth. Sometimes you look at it and you think, oh, that's bacteria, or that's it. You know, you're not too sure what it is. But I think it's open to infection at some level. But what I do is I use bicarbonate soda. So if you've got any teeth problems, use it. Now, I'm not saying it's a cure, not saying anything like that before anyone tries to censors this thing. However, it will keep things under control. Trust me on that. One of the things you get with tooth decay is you can taste it, and pretty much brushing your teeth with bicarbonate soda, you'll lose that taste, which tells me that it's wiping out the bacteria. So it's dealing with one of the causes, and the rest of it is up to the natural cycle of healing. So this car is going really, really slow because they're a learner, and the actual road is 40 miles an hour, so I'm going at half speed. And anyway, so I was looking up some things. What could I do? So I could buy some calcium powder, and I tend to use this calcium powder for reptiles. But the only problem with the reptiles calcium carbonate is that it's low in phosphates. You need a phosphate for your teeth. So I looked up potential phosphates and what they had for it. I couldn't really find anything at first, and then I got diphosphate that's used as a feed for horses. So the thing is, the things you want, you might find only a source you can get for them is in the animal kingdom. So it's a case of putting these two powders together, combined in bicarbonate soda so I can keep it clean, and the aim is to give the nutrients to the tooth. I need to do a bit of research, because this diphosphate stuff, I don't know what it is, but if an animal can eat it, then it can't kill you, so there's nothing to worry about things like that. I mean, where you got up, for flip's sake, come on car. Whoever's helping this learner should say, look, you should be going at 30, or you can pick up your speed a little bit, because he's slowing down on the blooming on the crossing. So that's the main part of the experiment I'm looking to do. So I will see how things develop. I want to work a bit more on my doll that I'm working on. Blimey. But I need to get some sort of fabrics or something to make an outfit for it. I looked at outfits on eBay that either the wrong size or overpriced, silly amounts of money. And it's pretty easy to make. I just need to figure out how I want to dress my doll, and also additional things to stick onto it. So I'm still going to need to get probably like a radiator paint, something that's a good sealant, that is certain. It can also coat the thermal stuff, so if I put it in a hot place and it builds up a lot of heat in there, so energy transfer, then yeah, makes me laugh. It's going quicker on the 20 mile an hour area. It shouldn't be too hard. He's a learner, or she. Annabelle, see that there's a poster. It's not going to be anything like that. That's kind of the misuse demon doll, that is. So it's using, I think it's using a shell as a ruse to act evil upon people. That's it. That's good. That's good. Come into that spot. That's it. We're cooking on gas. That's a bit of synchronicities. That's what it was. Picture of a doll turning up. But really, if you make anything, it's a reflection of yourself at some level. It could be a reflection of your emotional state when you make something. So even if I made something quite dark, I wouldn't see it that way. I'd see it as it has its own beauty or something, or as a reflection of a part of myself. Yeah, got to stick in the middle, that's it. Good. I slow down, I don't mind slowing down, I just got people up behind me. That's it. And you can increase your speed, that's it. Yeah, I'm the driving instructor, I'm using my intention. Increase your speed, come on. That's it, 25 miles an hour, I think when I started it was like 25 to 30 I was going. I didn't want to go too high, but then again I did use an automatic scooter and it could go at 70 miles an hour. And the speedometer was actually buggered on it. I had to re-tighten it up, so I had to guess my speed, and it's very hard because you know, I was using a mountain bike, and to be honest, 25 miles an hour on a mountain bike seemed quite slow speed-wise. So yeah, what was I going to say? So things you can use on animals, they don't tend to be poisonous to humans. However, use something in a very low amount. Minerals and stuff are not going to screw you up. But if you eat something like a new type of food, then obviously you've got to be very cautious about it. I mean, I had tonight I had a client who seems to be suffering from an illness. Now what she's had is she's had some antibiotics, and sometimes what happens with antibiotics is it reboots your immune system, it causes it to react. So if it's dealing with something currently going on, it overreacts to, it's like an intelligence system, it fires it up, it goes, right, we've got a problem. It learns from an experience, so if you have the antibiotics at the wrong time, like where it's been suppressed under an attack, it may have an over-response to it. And also what other things you might throw into the mixture, so you might have a tolerance of something, but your body doesn't like it. It does have reactions to it, but you're not having so much as causing a big issue. So anyway, this woman's had some seafood and she's been throwing up and she's been blood and other things in there. And it seems to have a connection to the antibiotics. I'm not saying antibiotics are bad, I'm just saying antibiotics have their uses, but it's like a fine science. If you're trying to take over what your body should be doing naturally, well, what really should have happened is maybe taking a bit of time out, a bit of fasting, a bit of water fasting or something. Let your body deal with one issue at a time. And that's much more functional like that. It's a much more better way of dealing with things. If you overload the body with things, then you can basically stress it out the body even further. So yeah, you can get. I mean, you can get away with having different things. So mineral stuff. In the past, I've had a cat vitamin. I was interested. What's vitamin M? I never heard of it. So I thought, oh, I'll have one to add this cat vitamin. Didn't do me any harm, but I think it's because this vitamin M is in abundance in plants or something. So there was no point in me having it. No, it'd be interesting the horse one though. It could strengthen my bones up. I need to do the research on what this material is. I sort of thought, what I did is I looked up what are bones made out of, what minerals can we break this down. And I should really focus like one thing at a time. I've got this mushroom complex coming with things like turkey tail and lion's mane, and it's for neurotropic effect. I think that's no, it was a tropic cream you put on. I can't put it in my brain. It's a topical effect, but I think it's a stim basically. It's a neurostimulation. So the stim packs. If you played something like Fallout or something like, stimulate mental development or something from fatigue. So yeah, it's going to help your immune system as well, or your maintenance system, because there's certain levels of it. So yeah, it should be quite good. I have to do some other research somewhere and see what other sort of experiments I can do. People say I'm looking thinner even though I'm weighing the same, so it's interesting, what's going on in my body apart from the fasting. And I've eased up a little bit. I've been having some things I wouldn't normally have or should have. For some reason I've started having a bit more caffeine. That's a bit dodgy. I might need to fast myself to get myself off it, because it's very addictive, caffeine. And it's not even a craving, it's like a subconscious message. Like, oh, let's pop in the shop. You look in the shop, you think, why don't you get a zero calorie Red Bull or something with low calories in it and caffeine? Why didn't you do that? That's the brain's almost suggesting. I tell myself, oh, it's just a load of trash in it. Why would we want that? I'll end up, I know, weak-willed, I'll end up getting one probably. I don't know what, it's that and some water. I didn't dip into having a load of sugary things, or any chocolate or anything like that. It's just seems interested in something. And to be honest, my body says, well look, we've got to do 5 hours work ahead of us, 5 or 6 hours work. And I mean, I'm just finishing my shift now, so this is sort of heading on towards 10 o'clock at night. Things have eased up, but then some of the things I might encounter could be, assisting someone to walk around and getting them into the chairs and other things, or they might have to keep reminding people to have things, or tell them to have a medication or do some other work that might be involved. So yeah, we just have to sort of figure it out as we go. So yeah, basically I can make some allowances, however I need to always be on the ball with my body weight, and then also push things a little bit. I can make some allowances because I've been doing OMAD the last 6 months, and I haven't strayed into having like 3 meals a day or breaking or anything, and sometimes I've done a longer fast. Sometimes I've done water fasts, but I've been pretty good. I've kept my insulin under control, and I've had a certain amount of autophagy. I think what I'm looking to schedule is possibly I'll take some time off work. I need to both companies. I need to say, hey, look, I need to take some holiday, and then possibly go into a dry fast and see how far. Well, maybe not see how. I could see how far I want to go with it. I just pretty much do nothing for a while, which is great if I could just do that. So maybe I'll do is I'll boost my brain up for it, and then just let myself do all the work. Like get your minerals in and make sure you had a really good, decent meal, yeah, just get myself prepped for it basically. Might be some other things, like do some stretching and so on prior to it. I mean, if you want to do, also if you do any exercise before the dry fast, that way the body's metabolism's doing things, and you don't have to do something like wild. I mean, if you're trying to body build, it's a different thing than to maintenance. If you're just exercising just to give yourself a kind of bit of a health check, you know, where are you at with your body, and just keep everything aligned really. Then you go into the mode where you start trying to regenerate yourself, and you leave it alone. What you don't want is any, during your dry fast, any sort of injuries you're dealing with, which is quite hard. Just like stretch, you know, just the maintenance stuff, and that way your body may deal with stuff. It may deal with injured areas, but I think what you're looking to avoid is where you would naturally get inflammation to fix something. So your muscle swells up, it's got tears in it, it swells up, your body like almost stitches itself up. There's a protein type of stitch into it, and then the fibres are larger because they start taking up more fluids and other things. But you want to get past that point where possibly you might have extra fluid in your muscles, and what happens, you get leaner. But if your muscles are absorbing the fats or using things, the brown fats, then they'd be trying to access the extra fluid, and then it would to support the muscles. But however, it doesn't always work like that. And to be honest, I mean, I'm just doing it for a more healthy, stronger version of myself. And I'm getting it. I saw a tutor today, and that's what she said. Oh, you're probably too young to remember this thing. And she mentioned about some program ages ago, and I don't know, loosely I might remember something. But he said, how old are you? How old are you? And I said, well, I'm 41. I'm going to be 42 this year. She went, really? I said, yeah. I said, what I've done is I've started age reversal. I'm getting younger in my videos. I didn't say my videos, but I'm getting younger. So, and that is quite possible. I mean, I don't know. It could be a way to reverse it. I did think about some cryogenic stuff, but I don't know if my flat's really big enough for it. Have a flipping, it'd be like making your own little coffin or something. Have one of them chest freezers and climb inside it, and then have it so the water, it goes really cold, and then see what other sort of things you could do. Maybe put an electric current through it. What you just do is figure out the natural bioelectric current of your own body, and then basically send a low current into it. So your nervous system will be charging off it while you're in a cryogenic state. And it's possible that you could end up, another hack, you could be able to convert electricity into some other bioenergy. It's not impossible. There's some chap in China you can get electrocuted, and it doesn't have an effect on him. He's sort of in the zone. So yeah, anyway, this is Pixie sign off. That's what you're saying.